Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our presentation. My name is Dmitry Davidov. I'm Bitrix24 Chief Marketing Officer. And today I'm assisted by Oksana Bednenko, who's our Social Media and Marketing Manager.
Good morning.
And today we are talking about new Bitrix24 tools and features that are heading your way as a part of Bitrix24 Spring 2019 release. We are recording this this presentation, so you will be able to share it with your co-workers. Okay, let me switch into the actual presentation. This is me and Oksana, and we're doing this live casting from our new beautiful headquarters and the new TV studio. Okay, I would like to start with mentioning this important milestone that we have passed on March 21st. Yes, we have managed to sign up over 5 million companies worldwide as Bitrix24 users. So we are one of the largest B2B SaaS platforms in the entire world. The company number 5 million is from the United Kingdom. And part of the reason for Bitrix24 popularity worldwide is because from the day one, we're positioning ourselves as an international project, and Bitrix24 is available in a wide variety of different languages. The 6 languages that you see on the bottom are the new ones that we added earlier this year, and they are Japanese, Vietnamese, Indonesian, Bahasa, Malay, Thai, and our users in India who speak Hindi can now use Bitrix24 in Hindi as well. Of course, data is also stored in different data centers, 16 that are located in 9 different countries. Many countries have pretty strict personal data processing regulations. You probably heard me talking about GDPR for the past year and how Bitrix24 is fully GDPR compliant, but there are also very similar regulations in other parts of the world. And what makes Bitrix24 unique, in addition that we do have and host cloud data in 9 different countries, is the fact that we have an on-premise version of Bitrix24 that you can install on your own server, in your own office, or with your own data host in your own country, no matter where you are. So Bitrix24 is available both in cloud and on-premise. Chances are you already know about this, but I would like to remind this fact to our viewers. Of course, we do have to thank our partners for this incredible success because they are an integral part of Bitrix24 network. As you know, we are strictly a self-service platform. So if you need additional value-added services such as account setup, deployment, CRM automation, our partners can help you build your first sales department from scratch. They can train you both online and offline. We do have partners who fly to other countries and do on-premise training. They can provide a wide variety of integration services. And if you would like to join Bitrix24 partner program, if you are a CRM specialist, if your company does intranet deployments or works with collaboration tools, specializes in business digitalizations, document management, you're welcome to do so at partners.bitrix24.com. This is 100% free, and our partners, as soon as they become eligible, we do share local leads and implementation requests for Bitrix24 services in the country where partner is located in, because again, we are strictly a self-service platform. Okay, let's start with our new release presentation, and it's called Bitrix24 Dubai. If you watched my past presentations, you do know that we started to name our releases and give them geographical locations. We had Bitrix24 Tokyo, Bitrix24 Singapore, and today the Spring 2019 release is called Dubai. This is what we are talking about. As I promised this past fall, Bitrix24 is really concentrating on the mobile app because We have a lot of larger clients with large workforces where employees do not have any access to computers, but their employees do have mobile phones indeed. For example, we have a large trucking company. You'll hardly ever see a trucker who has a computer in their truck. We have one of our newer largest clients is a steel melting plant with, I think, 40,000 workers. Obviously, all the line workers are equipped with mobile phones, and only management, accounting, and administrative staff may have access to computers. So this is the new mobile app. You can invite other person via the phone number. They can register with the phone number. They will receive their password via an SMS code. You do know that the web version of Bitrix24 allows you to change your primary tool, and the menu is rearranged. For example, if you primarily work with CRM, you set CRM as your primary tool, or you can set tasks and projects. The menu is immediately rearranged as soon as you do this. Now the very same feature is available for the mobile app as well. Also, you can now, rather than typing messages in chat, you can leave a voice message thanks to integration with Google Assistant. I will be talking about this a little bit later on. Of course, chat, mobile chat is the primary reason people install mobile app, and it's most common use scenario. So the mobile chat has received most updates. It's much faster, smoother, and you can see all of these new features available to you. Voice messages and Google Assistant, I will be talking about this a little bit later. Okay, let's start with the first important Bitrix24 module that received updates, Bitrix24 Communications. If you recall, there are 5 parts to Bitrix24. Communications, CRM, tasks and projects, contact center, and sites and stores. So communications it's about chat, activity stream, document management, HR tools, calendars. This is all called Bitrix24 Communications module. Let's see what's new here. New menu, as you can see. The left-hand side menu is now fully collapsible, and it gives you couple more inches of the screen space. It may seem like a minor improvement, but in terms of user experience, especially on smaller screens, this is tremendously more enjoyable. We did a split test in A and B, and people who tried our new menu are really excited about it. Okay, a new profile. We now have new profile inside Bitrix24. These are actually pictures, profile pictures of my fellow employees. And as you can see, each person is unique and everyone wants to display their individuality. This is the thinking that went behind when we decided to redesign our profile page. This is what it looks like. This is Oksana's test profile. And here's what's important about our new profile. First, there is an About Me section where any employee is free to share any information that they seem relevant. Another very important part, you can now add custom fields inside profile. This is critical. Of course, your admin has to allow this, and admin has to do this. But we had clients who said, I want each profile to reflect information about certifications, that this person has this on this certificate, or this person has such and such access level. So when you have custom fields, you can add any custom information that you deem necessary. You can add interest, skills, and you can search by interest and skills as well. It works in Slider. We've also redesigned new employee list because we've added new profile, and you will soon see what it looks like inside your Bitrix24 account. Okay, work time 2.0. This is pretty important too. I'm gonna talk a little bit about this because this particular feature is available only to Bitrix24 professional users. So you're able to clock in and clock out start and end your workday, take breaks. You can set work time settings. For example, if it's a regular office, 9 to 5, if anybody comes later and clocks in later than 9 or leaves earlier than 5 o'clock, the work report will reflect that. If anybody tries to log in outside office, we do record IP. And of course, this is the work time as you currently have it. It's available to Bitrix24 professional users. There are many work environments where other types of work time management are used. For example, again, lots of our clients are large plants, industrial operations, or fast food chains, and they work in shift. That's pretty common. If you have 24-hour operation, then you have morning shift, day shift, night shift. So in Bitrix24, you can now use shifts and say, okay, morning shift starts at 6 a.m. and it goes until, say, 15 p.m. And you can also distribute those shifts between different employees. Hourly pay, that's pretty common. When person comes in and they may work 5 hours or 6 hours, they make overtime 12 hours, and they are paid by the hour. Fixed schedule is most common, especially if you're in the management position. That's your proverbial 9 to 5. Of course, that's available to you as well. And most importantly, you can now mix all those work time schedules in a mixed mode. So again, as an example, our smelting plant that uses Bitrix24 with 40,000 employees. They have management that comes during the day, then they have shift workers, and then they may be also hiring hourly temporary workers for the busy seasons. Very, very importantly, you can now finish the work day after midnight. And also, while the schedule and shift schedule and work time reports are available online, you can also print it out. Can be printed out so your workers fill in hours for payroll, or you can put it on the office wall so that your workers know what shift they're working next week, for example. So that's very, very convenient. Bitrix24 calendar is another important part of the communications module. Lots of minor improvements here. The two big ones that I want to stress is ability to add external users, invite external users to calendar events via email. It's now available thanks to iCal integration. And also, you already know that personal calendars can be synced with Google Calendar, Outlook Calendar, other third-party calendars. This option is now available in addition to personal calendars, group calendars, company calendars, work group calendars. So you can have multiple calendars syncing with multiple third-party calendars. Bitrix24 Drive has been updated as well. Once it becomes available, I highly recommend you upgrade to version 8.0. The desktop app is available both for Mac and Windows, and the synchronization and document management works a lot faster with the new desktop app. Okay, we're done with communications. Let's switch to tasks and projects. That's one of the most popular modules inside Bitrix24, along with CRM. Let me take a quick gulp of water. Task automation was introduced to all Bitrix24 accounts last year, including the free ones. We were one of the first platforms to do that. Hugely, hugely popular, to very, very task management and project management is a lot easier once you automate your routine tasks. And couple new rules and figures that I want to talk about that are really cool is checklist completion and task completion. This means that once you cross the very last item on your checklist off or complete the task, this can act as a trigger, so something else can happen. A new rule, for example, you can send notifications, you can automatically start another task after the first one is completed, you can reassign responsible, and you can do lots and lots and lots of things. So this is pretty cool, and again, available to all users, including free ones. Bitrix24 Assistant. We will have a detailed help desk article and video that explains step-by-step process of connecting Google Assistant to Bitrix24, but the end result will be this. You are now able to use voice commands to set tasks and calendar events. You could be driving and you could say, okay, Google, create task for such and such employee, deadline such and such, task name, responsible, and this will happen automatically. And this is the very same technology that you can use for your chat with your fellow employees. You can actually use voice messages. If you don't want to type, you can just leave the message and send it to another person. Let's talk about Bitrix24 Contact Center. As you can see, and if you remember my past presentation, we totally redesigned the Contact Center interface, and we combined open channels with other communication channels. So open channels is stuff like, Viber, website live chat, Facebook. Now all of those are available to you in a single interface, and all you have to do is simply connect the ones that are relevant to your business. So if most of your communications with clients happen over email and telephony and Facebook, you activate those. If you're a very large company and you need more communication channels, all social media, all mobile messengers, sure, this can be done as well. So let's talk about telephony, because this is one of the most popular parts of Bitrix24 Contact Center. I think I had a figure over 100,000 telephony users who were using our native telephony. This is the number of accounts that connected third-party solution to their Bitrix24 account. So these are people who use RingCentral or 3CX or Asterisk and other third-party solutions. Very, very popular. If you are a telecom company, or if you're a PBX platform, cloud, on-premise, open source, whatever, I highly recommend you provide your integration and place it in our marketplace. Again, this is 100% free of charge to you, and you will get access to 5 million companies that rely on Bitrix24 for their day-to-day operations using telephony. So what's new here? The feature that's really, really cool, and it's more relevant to larger clients. If you're a small business, you probably have just a single phone number for incoming and outbound calls. But if you are a larger Bitrix24 user and you have multiple numbers, such and such numbers for support, for technical assistance, for sales, we have given you an easy way to manage group numbers. Another reason why we updated our telephony interface is because now call tracking is available to you inside your Bitrix24 account. If you're new to the concept of call tracking, let me spend 5 minutes to explain what it is all about. So it's relevant for businesses where almost all initial contact happens via phone. For example, if you are a plumber, chances are 99 of new inquiries come via a simple phone call. Or if you're a tow truck, chances are, almost 100% of your business is generated by a phone call. So you use phone as your primary tool for getting new clients. And you're probably running ads in various places. Yellow Pages is popular, Facebook is popular, Google is popular, maybe local radio station, local newspaper, TV station. Okay, so in each ad, you can display a different phone number. And at the end of the day, we will give you a report that'll say, okay, you received 100 phone calls from Facebook ads, and you received 20 calls from Google ads, and you received, let's say, 12 calls from radio advertising. This way you know which channel works for you. And very, very importantly, if you use digital advertising, the phone number switching works automatically. If you use Bitrix24 sites, you don't need to do anything. It works automatically. If you use other CMS like WordPress or Drupal, Joomla, whatever, you will need to embed the code into Bitrix24 code into your website. And this is what's going to happen. Okay, person A sees your advertising in Google. They click the ad and they're being sent to your web page, and we show you the number for Google Ads. If another person sees your Facebook ad, they click the ad, they're being sent to the very same web page, but we switch the number and we show another number, the one that's for Facebook. And this way you know, okay, so the reason this person dialed this number is because they came from Facebook or from Google. Works great for tracking both online and offline advertising, great for search engine optimization and landing pages, and it is now available to you inside your Bitrix24 accounts. Okay, let's talk more about Bitrix24 contact center capabilities. 2 important new updates. New connector for Instagram comments. You do have to have a Instagram business account, which is of course now owned by Facebook, in order to use this connector. And you now have new Facebook connector for Facebook comments. One of the most common questions that we receive is, what about WhatsApp? WhatsApp is still slow to release public access to their business API. However, you can use Bitrix24 WhatsApp. With WhatsApp, it works same way it works with Facebook Messenger or with the Viber or Telegram or all of the other platforms we support. All you need to do is go to the marketplace and install one of these 2 apps, WhatsApp or Chat to Desk. Okay, we're done with the contact center, and let's talk about Bitrix24 CRM, because this part of Bitrix24 has probably received most updates as a part of Bitrix24 Dubai release. So a little bit of bragging. Bitrix24 has been on the top 10 CRM list by multiple publications: PC Magazine, CIO Magazine, TechRadar. PC Magazine actually rates us as an excellent CRM, and this is because we're definitely the most powerful free or low-cost CRM. I would like to remind you that our CRM Plus plan is only $69 and allows you to have up to 6 users, so that's what, like $11 per user. Bitrix24 standard costs only $99 for 50 CRM users, so that's $2 per user, and you can have, yes, unlimited users for CRM, task and project management, and all other parts of Bitrix24 for only $199. So let's talk about new features of Bitrix24 CRM. As you recall, we do have the full deal form and a quick one. Now, of course, the full form is fully customizable from day one. Now for the quick deal form, you can set which fields you want to be displayed. You can add new ones, delete new ones, and likewise you can do the very same thing for the Kanban view. You decide which information is displayed in the Kanban cards for deals when you work with Bitrix24 in the Kanban view. This feature is extremely cool. I'm really excited. This is timeline filters. You can now use search filters to find relevant information in the timeline. We have clients who have very long sales cycles, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. So if you have this deal it's in progress for over a year, lots of communications, different people inquiring about different things, meetings, briefings, calls, emails. Now you can easily find relevant information by simply using filters. If you know that it was an email, or if you know the date, you use the filters and boom, the information is right there. Okay, new rules and triggers. We keep adding those not only to our tasks but to CRM, because again, CRM automation is on the rise. The one rule that I want to stress is application of VAT tax or not applying value-added tax depending on the rule. This is pretty important. The United States doesn't have VAT. They have sales tax that it ranges from state to state, and sometimes cities have different sales tax. But Europe, most European countries do have a value-added tax. India has value-added tax. I think it's called GST. And VAT is tricky in a sense that it is sometimes applied on B2C transactions, but not to B2B, meaning that if the business sells something to business, VAT is not applied. If business sells something to an individual, VAT may be applied. Of course, this is different depending on the country. Also, VAT may or may not be applied on a certain type of product, or a certain type of services could be VAT excluded. So, to make a long story short, now you can determine a rule by which VAT tax will or will not be applied by our sales automation platform. Another cool feature is recycle bin inside CRM. Maybe you already had a chance to play with it. People do delete, leads, deals, contacts, companies inside CRM, sometimes accidentally, sometimes intentionally. Maybe somebody thinks that this lead is particularly hard and they do not want to work on it. Or it can even happen maliciously. For example, you fired an employee and they decided, okay, screw it, I'm going to delete all of my contacts or all of my leads. Now, if you are an account admin and you do have to be a paying Bitrix24 client, this is not available to free users, you can go into recycle bin and you can see, this person deleted this record, and you can actually recover it if you want to. That's very, very cool. Documents inside CRM. As you remember, we've had invoices and quotes available to you for probably 5 years, but you kept asking for new document types. Some of you said we absolutely need purchase orders, or we absolutely need contracts, we absolutely need agreements, we absolutely need bill of shipping, we absolutely need declarations or something of that nature. And because we cannot accommodate every request for each document type, we have given you a document generator. And this means that you take any template for any document that you need. It could be in word processor, in MS Word or Google Docs, and we will generate documents according to the template that is relevant to your business. So that has already been released to you this past fall. And now you can determine who has access rights to CRM document generator, who can add templates, who cannot, who can edit, who can generate those documents. So this is all granular level access. This is pretty cool too. Merge deals inside CRM. This is, I'm not sure if it's common scenario, but it's definitely not uncommon. So if you have multiple salespeople who may be working with the same potential client, but they're not aware that each of them is doing this. So for example, one person received an email inquiry and started working on a deal, and then maybe that client called and another sales agent answered the call and recorded this as a deal. So these two sales agents are working on the same deal, then they discovered this fact. What do? Well, now you can simply merge those deals, and that's very, very cool. Voice bots in Bitrix24 CRM. That's pretty exciting too. And these are third-party integrations because, as you know, we have basic automatic dialer and basic robocalling capabilities for, I think, for the past 3 years. I think I'm not mistaken when I'm saying this. This is a much more complex technology. For example, let's say you are a delivery business. You want to deliver a package, and you call the client, not you, but the bot calls the client and says, hello, you have a package. It will be delivered to you tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Is this time okay? And then you say yes, okay, or you say no. And if you say no, the bot will say the next available slot is Wednesday, 5 p.m. Is this okay? So this is an example of how VoiceBot works. Or another popular scenario is now when ordering pizza, you no longer need to talk to a person. You say 2 pizzas, such and such topping, no blue cheese. your order is formed automatically by a bot, which then reads back to your order back to you, and then you say correct or incorrect. So this is the type of technology that is now available inside Bitrix24 when you use smart calls and AMI logic. Sales funnels are pretty cool. So I have a fire icon here. So to avoid confusions, this is sales tunnels with a T. And we also have sales funnels with an F. So let me first explain you what is a sales funnel and what is a sales pipeline and why many businesses have multiple sales pipelines. My favorite examples that I give in all of my webinars and presentations is auto dealerships. You probably have a local car dealership that sells, I don't know, Ford or Volvo or GM or whatever. So you might think that it's a pretty straightforward business. All they do is sell you new cars. That's a pipeline number one. But when they sell you the car, they also try to sell you upgrades. So for a salesperson, that's a different sales funnel number two. Then they also make a lot of money from financing and selling insurance. That is totally unrelated to selling actual car, but it is an important pipeline. Also, car dealerships make money from part sales, from servicing, like oil changes. They may make money from car rental, from used car sales, trade-ins. So those are all different pipelines. This is what sales tunnels do. They create automation for various sales funnels connecting them, which means that you can set a sales funnel, automatic sales funnel for initial product sale. And once the product is completed, you can automatically trigger a second sales funnel for upsell or cross-sell. So this is how it works. Very cool tool. It tremendously improves your sales automation efficiency, because many folks are trying to automate a single sales funnel, sales pipeline, and it simply doesn't work, because it's much easier to understand what type of different sales processes could be happening and then simply connect relevant stages of each different sales pipeline at a particular point. CRM Marketing, that's a very cool premium feature available to commercials Bitrix24 clients. It was released, I think, over a year ago. And what's so cool about CRM Marketing and why you should be using it with your Bitrix24 CRM, it's because you can segment your customers into various parts, and you can target specific parts of your customer base with special offers. For example, a common segmentation type is new clients versus old clients. If somebody didn't purchase anything from you for the past 6 months, you can run a reactivation campaign. It's relevant for old customer base. Inactive customers, it's not relevant for new customers. Or another popular segmentation type is high-value customers, those who spend a lot of money with you, versus low-value customers. Another popular segmentation is products who purchased product or service A, customers who purchased product or service B. So this can all be automated in Bitrix24, and you can reach each segment via email, text message, Facebook Messenger, Viber, Skype, whatever. If you have this information inside your Bitrix24 CRM, you can use this communication channel. You can run targeted ads on Google and Facebook, so you can run reactivation campaign only for your inactive clients on Facebook, for example. So this is, again, I'm just giving you a little bit of background because this has been available to you for a while. What's new here? We have added new cool analytical reports that allow you to analyze any CRM property in great detail. And most importantly, you now have sales intelligence report. And this, guys, this is huge. This is really important. Okay, again, it's going to take me 5 to 10 minutes to explain the entire idea. Not because it's complex, but because it's really important. Okay, so already inside your Bitrix24 CRM, you know that all lead or deal or contact sources are recorded either automatically if you have it set up this way, or manually. So for example, if you've done everything configured correctly, and if you don't know how to do this, contact your local Bitrix24 partner. They will do this for you. Inside your Bitrix24 CRM, you will know that you have this many leads from Facebook, this many leads from Google, this many leads from trade show, or this many deals from radio advertising. So this is already available to you. And as you win the deals, and the sales amount is also recorded inside your Bitrix24 CRM, if you have it set up this way, then you know, I have 30 leads from Google. I have 5 won deals from those leads, and they generated $12,000 for me. Okay, that's great, important information. Now, with the new sales intelligence report, Bitrix24 also automatically imports your ad spend from digital advertising platforms such as Facebook or Google or Instagram, so on and so forth, or you can manually enter your ad expenses for offline channels. For example, trade show, you know that you've invested $5,000 into a trade show, or you've spent $200 on flyers. So when you have sales intelligence enabled, you will see the entire picture, and you will be able to calculate marketing ROI, or more properly, we will automatically calculate it for you. So you log into your Bitrix24, and here's what you see. You've spent, let's say, $20,000 on Facebook, and that generated 200 leads, that resulted in 50 deals, and you made, let's say, $50,000 in sales. So you spent $20,000, you made $50,000, you say, this is profitable for me. And then you look at the next channel, and you see, let's say, maybe you spent $10,000 on Google, got a lot of leads, but no, they didn't buy anything, and you only made $4,000 in sales. Then you know this advertising channel is not profitable for you. So at the end of the day, you understand that you can invest more in this channel, or you should be decreasing you're wasting money on such and such channel. This is really cool. This is sales and marketing intelligence in a single tool inside a CRM that requires no integration. And by this I mean you will need to provide your API keys for AdWords and Facebook, but that is all you need to do. Everything else is automatic. As far as I know, and I've checked and double-checked and triple-checked, we are the only CRM in the world that does this. You can do it with other CRM systems by purchasing third-party integrations, and you'll need to hire expensive consultants who, it takes tens of hours to configure everything correctly. In Bitrix24, you see I have it in bold letters at the very bottom, no integration required. All you need to do manually, if you have offline marketing channel, you will need to manually add your expenses, how much money you've spent on offline advertising, and it will be calculated for you automatically. So this screenshot, if you've been with us for a while, I show it in lots of presentations and webinars. This is how we see the future of CRM systems, and in our view, the future is now. Yes, you do have to have CRM, that's your customer data records, but you absolutely have to have contact center, because A, it helps you generate more leads, let's say from the live chat widget, but it also significantly enhances your customer experience, because you're able to serve your customer base better. CRM marketing is crucial because you will need to make more money from your existing customer base. You will need to convert them better. You will need to configure reminder letters, reactivation letters, upsells, cross-sells. All of this is done by CRM Marketing. CRM Analytics is very important because you have to understand what happens where. And crucially, sales intelligence. Now at a single glance, you know, here's a channel that I spent very little money on that makes a lot of profit for me. This is an opportunity I should be investing more. Or I keep spending my ad budget on Facebook. It's expensive. It goes nowhere. No leads, no deals. Let's cut this puppy and invest this money somewhere else. So this is going to help you tremendously, and for sure it's going to help you save a lot of money on unnecessary advertising. Okay, Bitrix24 sites. This is the last part of Bitrix24 tool that I wanted, the last module that I want to talk about. And please stay with me to the very end because we are running a special promotion. I will be talking about Bitrix24 discount that you will be able to claim for 1 day. So Bitrix24 sites are specifically designed to help you generate more inquiries, leads, prospects, and sell more. And we are a B2B CMS that turned out to be hugely popular. Bitrix24 sites are available for less than 2 years. Our stores are available for less than 6 months, and already over 100,000 sites and stores have been created in different languages. So what's new here? We've added new lead generation blocks, and now you can add a news feed to your Bitrix24 site. This is what's cool about it. All you need to do is post an activity stream post inside your Bitrix24 account, and if you have an appropriate checkmark activated, you can publish the very same post inside your Bitrix24 account onto the front page of your Bitrix24 site. So probably most likely in the news section. Works automatically. Awesome. Also, you now are able to determine which employees have access to Bitrix24 sites inside your Bitrix24 account, what they can or cannot do, and this is available to commercial Bitrix24 users. Site transfer is also available to you. This means moving sites and stores inside a single Bitrix24 account or between different Bitrix24 accounts. This does happen. We have partners who manage multiple clients and they create separate accounts for different channels, and sometimes you want to copy a website template. This is now available to you. Lots and lots of other minor improvements because we see that Bitrix24 sites are very, very popular, and of course we do listen to your feedback and add the features that you ask us about. For example, Facebook Pixel. You wanted to add Facebook Pixel to Bitrix24 sites to track advertising and conversions. This is now available to you. Last but not the least, let's talk about the triple fire feature, Bitrix24 Sales Center. Yes, a brand new module, and it's going to enable you to accept payments inside chat, to display fillable forms, and showcase products and catalogs. So here's the scenario, and by chat I mean, yes, Bitrix24 live chat for website, but also other open channels. So like it's going to work with Facebook Messenger, it's going to work with Viber, Telegram, any messenger that supports this technology. You're discussing something with your client or potential client inside the chat. They ask you how much it costs. You say, okay, it costs $200. If you'd like to pay for it, if you'd like to order, here's the link. They click the link, and maybe it's the PayPal link or Google Pay or Apple Pay link, and they're able to pay for this service instantaneously if they have this payment system installed on their mobile device. So this is how it works. Also, they asked about a product. You send them a link for its mobile mobile page that is displayed inside chat for this specific product. They do not need to leave the chat. They see everything inside. They don't need to go to a web page to see this product. Also, you can send a form inside the chat and people are able to fill the form out while they are inside the chat. And again, Bitrix24 live chat or Facebook Messenger or any other messenger that we are supporting. So this was Bitrix24 Dubai presentation. Here's a list of all of the new features that is available to you on a single page. And today, let's talk about how much it's going to cost and why we are running a one-day flash sale with a very steep discount. Okay, so most of the new features that we are releasing are going to be reserved for Bitrix24 standard and professional users. Let me explain how CRM analytics and sales intelligence is going to work and what those numbers 1,000, 10,000, etc. mean. Okay, so if you use a free Bitrix24 account and you have under 1,000 records, you're able to use it free of charge. If, on the other hand, if you have a free account but 2,000 deals, you will not be able to use CRM analytics or sales intelligence. You will need to upgrade to Bitrix24 CRM Plus plan. Or if you're a CRM Plus plan user with 15,000 leads, you want to use sales intelligence, you need to upgrade to Bitrix24 standard plan. So the good news is that probably 50% of the features that I talked about are going to be released by the end of June, and we hope to have the rest of those tools and features available to you by the start of the fall. Bitrix24 Dubai, I would like to thank our team that worked on this promotion, and very importantly, on May 31st, please visit our blog or visit our social media pages. You will have information how any new Bitrix24 user who never had a commercial account, commercial subscription, can upgrade to Bitrix24 standard or professional plan with a 50% discount. This is going to happen only on May 31st. We will have this information for one day available on our blog, and if you miss the sale, you're going to regret it. Sorry to say, to put it in this way, but it's true. And thank you very much for joining me for this presentation. Again, I am recording it and you will be able to share it with your fellow coworkers and business partners once we upload it to our YouTube channel. Thank you and goodbye.